So just bouncing on the bed, bed, not bed, I beg. Bouncing on the bed led you to the hospital. Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome once again to my channel. My name is Gloria, and you're welcome to RIA'S. I don't know why I did like that. If you're new here, you're welcome. Please click on the subscription box down there and subscribe, and that is how you help the ministry to grow. For all my returning viewers, I really appreciate you. You're the real MVP. What's MVP? Most valuable players. So thank you so much for always coming by and supporting me. So, because a major emphasis of this channel is motherhood, right? So we'll talk about motherhood, family, marriage, and life experiences, and then we'll link it all in a thread to faith, which is to God, right? So today's topic, we will be talking about how to progress quickly during labor. Now, this is sorry, I love being a mom, and I love not pregnancy, I love the delivery phase of pregnancy. So I always just enjoy it, and it's fascinating to me. The minute it's over, I'm like, it's over. Okay, So in today's episode, like I said, we'll be talking about how to progress quickly during labor. So let's just run straight into it. Now, to make this clear, the essence of this video is not about if you're overdue and you're looking for how to progress and just quickly hasten labor or contractions. No. What I'm trying to say is, while you are at the hospital, let's say they've checked you, you're 4 centimeter dilated, and you're just there, maybe the next 2 hours, you're still there, you're not moving. How to progress quickly. With my son, because I was induced, it's whole gist. Because I was induced, I think I progressed to 4 centimeter, and I stayed there for like 1 hour. And what I did was, obviously, because for like 1 hour I was not moving, like I was not progressing, what I did was to go straight into the shower. So, number 1, shower. You don't want to mess with this point. Like, this one is so amazing because number 1, you are in pain. And remember, inducement pain is not like natural progression of labor pain. It's not natural labor pain. It is times 2. I want to believe it's times 2.5, if not times 3 of natural labor. So you are in pain. The only way to help yourself to cope in that phase, besides just progressing, is how you cope. You just need all your energy, and you cannot eat, you can barely drink anything. So the best way is for you to go to the shower. I remember just going to the shower, and that was how I lost my towel. I remember going to the shower and I stayed there. I just ran, like, turn on the tap, the shower, and it was just pouring on from my head down. This why, if you're going to labor, please don't carry braid. Even if it's normal cornrows, or even if it's Ghana weaving, something you can wet, soak in water, go with that. So I just let the water just run through my body, and it was so fine. Like, if not that, other persons are going to need the shower, right? Because it's a ward to be induced. It's not like my own birth center where I had my own bathroom by myself that I could stay in the shower for like 1 hour. No. So that was how I came out. So when they checked me again, I had gone to 5 centimeters, and from 5 centimeter I jumped. I jumped to like 9. I think next time they checked me I was 9 centimeters. All this within few hours. So number 1, shower. Water helps. You may want to be in the pool. If you're not induced, if it's natural delivery, right, you're in that phase, water just helps. I don't know how. Water gives this energy. Get into the pool. You'll be amazed how relieved you will be and how fast you will progress. Number 2 is walk around. Just walk around. In my hospital bag, I remember carrying water, right? The essence of that water was to just be walking around, because I remember my number 1, and because I was induced, I was tied to the bed, so I couldn't really move. And because in that inducement you have to be monitored, so I couldn't really move. But I realized that the minute they took off the monitor, echocardiogram. Yes, I remember it. The minute they took it off, I could now walk around. Just there's something about walking, guys. There's something about being in motion. The more you are in motion and you keep moving, I think it just removes that point of I'm in one place, I'm stagnant, or I'm not progressing in my contraction. So walk around, just take bold steps. It's not easy. When the contractions come, hold off a bit, breathe through it, and after that, keep moving and hold your water. It will help. Trust me, it's just something about walking. Number 3 is sitting on a birth ball. Like, there's a big ball. It doesn't get bust. You just sit on it and bounce on it. I'm going to put a picture of it, if not a video of it. Like, it is amazing. I had all these experiences with my son. I sat on the ball and I was just bouncing and bouncing, and it was so helpful. It really helped, I won't lie. And I'm grateful for that experience, because it just opened my eyes to a whole new thing, and how far the body can go. So just bouncing on the bed, not bed, I beg. Bouncing on the bed led you to the hospital. Please bounce on the ball, okay? Not on the bed. Okay, so just keep bouncing on the ball, just like that. It will help you. So that will also help you. Like, it's just there's something about motion. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. It's better than sitting in one place. Sitting in one place, nah, it doesn't do the job. Number 4, sit on the toilet. See, this one may sound cliche, like, why am I sitting on the toilet? Is it not sitting in one place? There's something about you just feeling like, if you're sitting on a normal bed, like, you feel like, I don't want to mess myself up in this place. But there's something about you going to the toilet and just, like, when the contractions come, you don't care whether you pee, you don't care whether you poop, even though you may not poop at that time. There's just something about releasing yourself at that point, so you sitting on the toilet helps you. I know, because it happened to me with Zoe, my son. At some point I sat on the toilet, breathing my way through, and it helps, and also it's motion. It's you moving from your room or your ward to the toilet, to the bathroom, sitting there for a while, getting yourself, up, just releasing yourself, and then coming back again, so that one is there. Number 5, don't shout. See, this advice, as I'm giving it to you, just throw it back at me and tell me, Gloria, accept this word. But the truth is, don't shout. You shouting really does not help you. To be sincere, it doesn't. I remember with Zoe, when I walked into the, but at the same time, your pain is your pain. At that point, is your pain. How you deal with it, nobody should tell you, because you're the one in that, you're the one in that space. But I remember when I went in and they were telling me, Gloria, don't shout, don't shout. I remember a young lady, I don't think she had a baby then, she told me, don't scream, don't scream. And I was like, I don't know how to curse. Thank God. Even I could have said a word to her. But later, when I thought about it, I felt it was the right thing. She was really saying the truth, right? Don't shout. If you're shouting, you're just exacerbating yourself. You're just weakening yourself. You're just losing all your energy. So don't shout. It's not easy. I also remember my husband then telling me, there is breathe, because in the first delivery, I was using gas and air, which you have to inhale. I would throw away the inhaler and shout, hey! But he was telling me, don't shout. I was like, don't even tell me that you don't know what I'm feeling right now, So yes, it's painful. You may not know how to handle it at that point. Your body is just reacting to pain. But the best way really is, don't shout. If you can, there are some videos you watch on YouTube of some women that actually they're in labor, like they're feeling the pain, but they're controlling, like they're just self-control, man, like it's powerful, so please don't shout. If you're shouting, you're just going to lose energy. Number 6, breathe. Just breathe. Now, this is the breathing I'm talking about, where you inhale through your nose and out through your mouth, right? There is something relaxing about that. It's quite relaxing. It's not easy. So when I say sit on the toilet, right, you can go there and practice breathing. I remember when I was pregnant with Petra, I like I was cooking. I think it was like 37 weeks. I was really close to baby. I gave birth at 38 weeks. So 37 weeks, then thereabout, I had these strong contractions. I was just, you just like you want to poop. So I was just feeling uneasy. So at some point, it was too much because I had been standing for hours on end cooking. I was cooking so many things. So what did I do? I just went straight to the toilet and I sat down. And there's just something of sitting down there that relaxes you in the toilet. So I felt like, okay, if poop is going to come, let it come. And then I breathe. All these things, I didn't learn it with Zoe. I learned them with Petra. When I say I learned them with Petra, not that in Zoe nobody taught me, right? I didn't have any classes whatsoever. I didn't even really look at videos online about it. But with Petra, I had midwife classes physically, and well, in lockdown it was via Zoom, and then I also watched videos online that prepared me. So when I started breathing, then I said, oh, and now I know what they were talking about. So please breathe. So that's it for me, guys. Now lastly, the only advice I have right now is all labor and all deliveries are different. All are different. Some persons, they go through the natural stage of labor and all of that, and somewhere they just got stuck and couldn't progress for so long. Then they get induced and couldn't also progress for so long, and after a while they had CS. I've heard so many stories. Physically, I've spoken to lots of women about this. Some just progress like that, smooth, like mine. I was within under 2 hours. Within 2 hours, I was already ready to push. So all labors are different. You may not even have the time to have these practical experiences of how to progress naturally in labor, of how to breathe in and out. It may just come like that. All pregnancies are different, but there are some things, I think, all in as much as they are different, there's a common ground, for everything. There's a common ground. And these little points I've pointed out are practical ways and practical steps which has worked for women, both induced women and natural progression of labor women. I don't know how to call it. That brings me to the end of this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, give us a comment down there, subscribe, and please subscribe, share. If you know a pregnant woman at the moment, this will really be helpful to her, and all my other pregnancy episodes, the birth series and baby series and all of that. Please and please subscribe, share the episode. That is how you help the ministry. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week, guys. Bye.